The searing Sahara conceals a lost world, a civilization of grandeur and innovation, ancient Egypt. The very name conjures up images of towering pyramids, enigmatic sphinxes, and hieroglyphs whispering secrets of a bygone era. For nearly 3,000 years, the ancient Egyptians carved a vibrant culture along the banks of the Nile River. They built mighty cities, developed a written language, and mastered astronomy. Their achievements continue to captivate and inspire us today. Join us as we journey back in time to explore the wonders of ancient Egypt. We'll uncover the mysteries of their beliefs, marvel at their architectural prowess, and discover the ingenuity behind their everyday lives. Let the sands of time reveal the story of a civilization that continues to echo through the ages. Imagine a ribbon of life snaking its way through an arid landscape. This is the Nile, the lifeblood of ancient Egypt. Each year, the river would overflow its banks, depositing fertile silt across the land. This annual flood was a blessing, transforming the desert into a lush paradise. The Egyptians called this fertile land the Black Land, and it was here they established their settlements. The Nile provided more than just fertile soil. It was a vital transportation route, connecting communities and facilitating trade. The Egyptians developed ingenious irrigation systems, channeling the Nile's waters to their crops. This ensured a bountiful harvest of wheat, barley, and flax, the staples of their diet. The Nile's bounty allowed the ancient Egyptians to thrive and build one of the most enduring civilizations in history. Without the Nile, there would be no Egypt. Ancient Egyptian society was highly structured, with a clear hierarchy that dictated every aspect of life. At the pinnacle stood the pharaoh, the god-king who ruled with absolute power. Below the pharaoh were the nobles, priests, and scribes who enjoyed wealth and privilege. Soldiers and skilled artisans made up the middle class, while farmers and laborers formed the foundation of the social pyramid. Despite their differences in status, all Egyptians shared a common culture and a deep reverence for the gods. They believed in the importance of order and balance, both in the natural world and in their society. This belief system shaped their art, architecture, and daily lives. The rhythm of the Nile dictated the lives of the ancient Egyptians. Farmers worked tirelessly to cultivate their crops, while artisans honed their skills in bustling workshops. The Egyptians were skilled craftsmen, producing exquisite pottery, jewelry, and furniture. Trade was vital to the Egyptian economy. Ships laden with grain, linen, and papyrus sailed the Nile, while caravans journeyed to distant lands, returning with exotic goods like gold, ivory, and spices. Life in ancient Egypt wasn't all work and no play. Festivals honoring the gods were a regular occurrence, filled with music, dance, and feasting. The Egyptians also enjoyed board games, wrestling, and even had a form of bowling. Section 5. The Pharaoh, God-King of Egypt. Imagine a ruler considered both a king and a god. This was the pharaoh, the embodiment of divine power in ancient Egypt. The pharaoh was believed to be the intermediary between the gods and the people. Their authority was absolute. They controlled the land, resources, and even the very fate of their subjects. The pharaoh was responsible for maintaining order, ensuring justice, and appeasing the gods through elaborate rituals and offerings. The pharaoh's life was one of immense power and responsibility. They were expected to lead their armies in battle, oversee grand construction projects, and ensure the prosperity of their kingdom. Their reign was marked by lavish ceremonies, opulent tombs, and an enduring legacy that shaped the course of Egyptian civilization. Section 6. A world beyond ancient Egyptian beliefs. The ancient Egyptians were deeply spiritual people, their lives intertwined with a complex belief system centered around the afterlife. They believed that death was not the end, but a transition to another world. This other world, the Field of Reeds, was a paradise where souls lived eternally. However, to reach this paradise, the deceased had to navigate a perilous underworld and face judgment before Osiris, god of the underworld. To prepare for this journey, the Egyptians developed elaborate funerary rituals and built magnificent tombs filled with provisions for the afterlife. Their beliefs in the afterlife permeated every aspect of their culture, from their art and architecture to their daily rituals. Section 7. Journey to the Afterlife, Mummification and Tombs. The ancient Egyptians believed that for the soul to reunite with the body in the afterlife, the body had to be preserved. This belief led to the development of mummification, a sophisticated process of preserving the body after death. First, the internal organs were removed and placed in canopic jars. Then the body was dried with natron salts and wrapped in layers of linen bandages, adorned with amulets for protection. The mummified body was then placed in a sarcophagus, often within a tomb filled with treasures and provisions for the afterlife. These tombs, ranging from simple mud brick structures to elaborate rock-cut chambers, offer a glimpse into the Egyptians' beliefs and preparations for the afterlife. The most famous tombs, the pyramids, stand as a testament to the pharaoh's power and the Egyptians' architectural prowess. Section 8. Temples and Tombs, Architectural Wonders. The ancient Egyptian skyline was dominated by colossal structures that have captivated the imagination for millennia: temples and pyramids. These architectural marvels were not merely places of worship or burial. They were powerful symbols of royal authority and expressions of religious belief. Temples, dedicated to various gods, were grand complexes adorned with towering columns, intricate carvings, and colossal statues. These were places where priests performed daily rituals, offering sacrifices and prayers to appease the gods. Pyramids, on the other hand, were massive tombs for the pharaohs. These awe-inspiring structures, with their precise geometry and sheer scale, stand as a testament to the Egyptians' architectural genius and organizational skills. Section 9. Egyptian Art, Colors of Eternity. Vibrant colors leap from the walls of Egyptian tombs and temples. Ancient Egyptian art, with its distinctive style and symbolic language, offers a unique window into their beliefs, values, and daily lives. Hieroglyphics, a system of pictorial writing, adorn the walls of temples and tombs, narrating stories of pharaohs, gods, and the afterlife. Wall paintings and reliefs depict scenes from daily life, religious rituals, and the journey to the afterlife. The Egyptians' artistic conventions, with their emphasis on profile views and stylized figures, might seem rigid, but they served a specific purpose: to convey meaning and symbolism rather than to portray reality. Their art, imbued with religious significance and a sense of eternity, continues to fascinate and inspire us today. Section 10. Ingenuity of the Ancients. The ancient Egyptians were innovators. They developed a sophisticated understanding of mathematics, astronomy, and medicine. They created a 365-day calendar, charted the stars, and developed surgical techniques that were advanced for their time. Their knowledge of geometry and engineering allowed them to construct massive pyramids and temples with astonishing precision. They developed a system of hieroglyphics, one of the earliest forms of writing, and produced delicate papyrus scrolls that recorded their history, literature, and religious texts. From their intricate irrigation systems to their advanced shipbuilding techniques, the ancient Egyptians demonstrated an extraordinary capacity for innovation that laid the foundation for later civilizations. Section 11. Legacy of the Pharaohs. The sands of time may have buried their cities, but the legacy of the ancient Egyptians lives on. Their monuments continue to inspire awe and wonder, while their myths and legends continue to be retold and reimagined. Their contributions to art, architecture, mathematics, and medicine influenced subsequent civilizations, laying the foundation for Western civilization. Their story is a testament to the enduring power of human ingenuity and the timeless allure of a civilization that dared to dream of eternity. As we gaze upon the pyramids or decipher the hieroglyphs, we connect with a civilization that thrived thousands of years ago, reminding us of the enduring power of the human spirit and the interconnectedness of our shared human history. The legacy of the pharaohs lives on, not just in stone and papyrus, but in the very fabric of our collective memory.